What's going on, Geekdom? This is Chipmunk. We are reviewing the UFC 300 pay-per-view, and we're going to be making our predictions and stuff that's going on. I'm going to do a little bit of talks of what, like, some of the stuff that's been going on with UFC. Because, I like doing the UFC talks. So we're going to talk about 300. We're going to talk about some other stuff that's been going on as well when it comes to some UFC stuff. But yeah, as far as the UFC 300 pay-per-view, I know a lot of people were disappointed in the matchups for the pay-per-view. They don't feel like it is as big as it should be, which I definitely can understand. I believe there are some other matchups that people really wanted, whether it was like Conor McGregor versus whoever. Or if that was Nate Diaz or if that was Michael Chandler. They wanted, I feel like those were ones that the fans really wanted. I felt like if there was not like a big reason why Conor couldn't do the fight. And I know the excuse from Dana and stuff has been due to his acting and Roadhouse and stuff like that. I was like, I felt like he could have still been in the camp for at least about 3 months. While trying to also promote. It's been hard work. And he would have been busy, and he would have been doing like a lot of different stuff. But I was like, I don't find it that different from people like promoting any pay-per-views while they're trying to be in camp. Because there's people who do like a lot of like press stuff when it comes to pay-per-views, trying to sell their fights or trying to sell this and stuff like that while also being in camp. So I was like, I don't know. I'm not in the business of the fight game, so I can't really say yay or nay to any of it as far as just if that may be the case or how different it is between promoting a movie to promoting, a fight and stuff when it comes to how difficult or if they have the capability of doing so. But I feel like it could have been possible. It's just Conor would have had to work harder. I do, and I know a lot of people have been talking about Conor when it comes to him being on some type of substance of drugs or something like that. Or alcohol because of the way he was acting during an interview and stuff for promoting the movie Roadhouse with Jake. So yeah, I know he does seem off. I would say he does seem off. The twitching and everything was very, very weird and stuff. But yeah, it's like, but I do feel like a lot of fans would have been satisfied if he was on the card. It would have made it feel bigger. And there's some other fights that were in other pay-per-views that people probably would have wanted on 300. But I don't think 300 is that bad. It's just it doesn't feel like that big pay-per-view that 300 should be. But it's not a bad card whatsoever. I like a lot of the matchups that's here. The Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill as the headliner in the main event is not a bad matchup whatsoever. I like this fight. I think it's going to be a tough fight for Alex because Jamal, even though there's like some instances of people in DJ, him laughing at Jamal when Jamal said he was gonna knock Alex out. It's possible he could knock Alex out. Alex has been knocked out before, so hey, it's not like he can't be knocked out. So it can't happen. Is it gonna be tough for both? Yes, I think Alex is gonna have a tough time with Jamal Hill, but I don't think it's gonna be easy for Jamal neither. I don't know who. It's tough to say who I would pick for this fight, because it is to me like, but it's gonna be to me it feels like it's gonna be a stand up match. Like I don't feel like any of them are really gonna try to take the other one down. But if there was to try to go on the ground, I think if anybody would initiate it, probably would be Jamal. I feel like Alex fares better standing up and tussling, but Jamal, I feel like he wouldn't mind throwing down either. But to me, it's a very, very much a tough striking battle. But if I would have to give it to someone, my favorite is going to be Alex. I would favor Alex, but I feel like Jamal will end up winning the match. I feel like Jamal will end up winning the match, but I feel like Alex can just knock him out as well. Because he has so much power. Once he takes out his legs, I feel like it's going to be kind of bad for Jamal. Because Alex is really good at his kicks, and when he kicks you, you're definitely going to be messed up in the fight. So I was like, I want Alex to win. That's who I want to win. Next we have Zhang Weili versus Yan Xiaonan. Both Chinese fighters. I do agree with people because people have said that this fight should have been a main event for a China pay-per-view or a China showcase. Even if it was like a fight night, it should have been like a big fight night for China. I do agree, but it just depends on how they, as far as if they had enough time to try to do a whole thing with China and everything to try to do a matchup and everything, a show in China. I don't know what their relationship or how close they are or how like into China they are as far as just their promotion and stuff. Because that's the same thing they've been talking about trying to do in Africa, whichever African country they'll go with. It's just trying to set up and trying to do that thing and make sure that they're gonna have like a big showing for a fight at the locations. But I was like, I think this was the right matchup to do, especially for the women's strawweight. So they probably wouldn't have fought in China anyway, just because that'd have been more time of them missing the fights and more time of them being away from fighting, trying to wait on that China fight, you know. But I actually like it. I think it's not a bad matchup for 300. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I still go with Zhang Weili for this fight. I don't think Yan is bad whatsoever. She has some incredibly crazy fights herself. So, but Zhang Weili seems more just so on point when it comes to her striking, her ability to just do whatever. She's strong as hell, and she just destroys, and it's hard for you to really take on Zhang Weili. So I'm gonna just go with her for this fight, the champ. Next is for the BMF. We have Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. Yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. I actually like this matchup a lot as well. As far as news and stuff goes, I know a lot of people aren't giving Max Holloway a chance. As far as this fight goes, I kind of did the same thing, I'm not going to lie. I was like, it's going to be really tough for Max as far as with Justin Gaethje, even though I think Max has the height advantage and the distance, because I think he has a larger reach than Justin. But I feel like it's still going to be tough for Max, but I don't think it's going to be easy for Justin whatsoever. I would like for Max to win. I'm a big fan of Max Holloway. He has been in the top 5 as far as his division and stuff for a long time, man. So I definitely say you just cannot underestimate Max in this fight, because I could definitely see Max taking out Justin as well in this fight. But my pick as far as just who I would want to win is Max. Who I think will win is still going to be Justin. I think Justin will end up taking this win. I feel like it's going to be as tough of a battle as he was fighting Poirier. When he was fighting Poirier, I think it was a tough battle for him in that fight when Max fought him. So I think it's going to be just about the same with Justin. I think it's going to be really, really tough for him. I'm still say Justin may end up taking it. But Justin's been knocked out before too, so I could definitely see Max winning. But I'm going to go with, if I were to bet, Justin, but I would like Max to win. We have Charles Oliveira versus Arman Sarkisian. Apologize if I didn't pronounce his name correctly. I'm not that familiar with Arman. I remember Arman. Okay, I remember Arman now. Yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting then. Because I remember this fight with him and Dariush. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting fight. That's the only fight I remember now from Armin. Cause I was like, it took me a minute. It took me a minute because I was like, I don't remember Armin at all in these. But yeah, this one's gonna be pretty interesting, man. Cause he fought Darius pretty well. It's gonna be tough for Charles, but I want Charles to win just because I want his rematch to actually happen with Islam. I'm gonna go with Charles Oliveira just because I want Charles to win because I think he deserved to have fought Islam, but I know Islam couldn't fight in 300 because of religious reasons and stuff like that. He's fasting and stuff like that, so he wouldn't been able to make it to the fight because of that. I don't think that's a bad matchup whatsoever neither. But I'm still going with Charles just because I want Charles to win. But that one can probably go anyway. Next we have Bo Nickel versus Cody Brundage. I'm gonna go with my boy Bo Nickel. I like Bo Nickel, so he's gonna be my pick to win. I'm gonna go with Yuri on all takes on that one. Cause I feel like Yuri is a tough matchup for a lot of people as well. You have Calvin versus Aljamain. That one, I'll go with Calvin in this fight. I think Aljamain's taking a big chance with going up weight. I don't know if he's gonna do well in the featherweight division, but we'll see. It's gonna be tough for him. It's definitely gonna be tough for him. It's a lot of really, really great fighters in that division, so it's definitely gonna be tough for him. I don't think he's gonna make it that far in the featherweight division because he has a lot of matchups that would just, I feel like it's just a disadvantage for him. But we'll see. This is gonna be his test against Calvin, but I'm gonna pick Calvin to win. But we'll see how that goes. We have a women's bantamweight fight. We have Holly Holmes versus Kayla Harrison. Kayla's the Olympian, right? I think this is her introduction into UFC, so we'll see how it goes. Holly is very tough. She was a boxer herself, so we'll see how this goes. The preacher's daughter is a tough cookie to crack, so this is definitely going to be a fun fight. I feel like it's going to be one to see. It's definitely going to be one to really see. I actually like this one a lot. I'm going to go with Holly just because of the experience. But Kayla may take it. Kayla definitely may take it. This is a nice Brazilian battle. And this one probably should have been for 301, I feel, when they do go to Brazil. Because I feel like it's a good matchup and it should be in the main event for... Well, not main event, but the main pay-per-view. It should be in the main card, I should say, for 301. Because I actually feel like this one was a good matchup to have for 301. Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. This is tough. I want Jessica to win, but I feel like Marina may take it by surprise. But Jessica is so crazy tough. But I say either or could take this match. But I want Jessica to win, but I feel like Marina may take it. So I'm going to go with Marina. But this one is a really good matchup. But it should have been for 301, I feel like, when they do go to Brazil. Because that would have been the nice for the main card. Yeah, Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. Bobby Green is a tough dude. He's a tough dude. Jim Miller is a tough dude. These are some tough dudes. I'm gonna go with Jim. I'm gonna go with Jim on this one. It's hard to go against Bobby, but I'm gonna go with Jim on this one. I feel like with his experience, he'll definitely take it. You have Figueiredo versus Cody. I think Figueiredo may win this one. I just don't think he has like a lot of power to like really take about Cody out. But Cody's been knocked out before, so Definitely see. But I feel like Figueiredo may win this one against Cody. But this one definitely, I would want Cody to win. I definitely want Cody to win. But I feel like Figueiredo might take him out in this. But yeah, those are my picks for UFC 300. Yeah, this to me is still an awesome card. I do feel like there's other matchups that would have made this way, way better. And I feel like there's some matchups that should have been on the other cards, but I don't think it's a bad card. I think there's a lot of fun and great fights on this. And y'all may disagree with me on a lot of the picks, which is fine. We're not going to agree on everything, but that's just the beauty of it. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. If you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you like to subscribe, see some more of my videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves, each other. Peace, geekdom.